Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's virtual assembly. Our senior leadership team are going to be talking through our core values and what those values mean to them and all of us within our James Hornsby family.
Hi James Hornsby. We know that last week my big theme was all about family and you had all of the Instagram posts and the social media, and I want to just remind you all that you also have that family here. So we talked about the family that you've got at home, and I think you guys are seeing a lot of each other, but don't forget about the family and the friends that you've got at James Hornsby. Keep those links open, keep communicating, keep talking.
I'm here to talk to you about all your wonderful lessons that you've got this week. You've got some fantastic lessons in geography. You're learning about volcanoes and earthquakes. In science, you're going to be learning about the ecosystem. In maths, you've got trigonometry and learning about sine and cosine graphs. There's lots of exciting topics. I've just named but a few all across the different year groups. There's loads and loads of different fantastic lessons going on this week. So please make sure you're turning up to your lessons on time, logging in and getting involved and engaged in those lessons, because your attendance to these lessons is absolutely vital for your education and your progress in your studies. So have a great week, and remember, attendance to lessons is key during this time.
Hi James Hornsby family. So for my part of this week's assembly, I wanted to talk about our core value of desire. At the James Hornsby School, we talk about our desire to learn and grow. And I think our remote learning provision is really giving our students an opportunity to do that. I think it's amazing that your teachers are able to deliver live lessons for you every day that continues your curriculum, your learning and your progress. So it's really important to be making the most of those lessons. But where else can we continue to learn and grow in other aspects of our lives? What about learning a new hobby? Or perhaps even learning part of a new language? There are apps like Duolingo where you could start to pick up a little bit of Spanish, for example. But I wanted to share one of my recent experiences with you where I have tried something new. If you would have asked me maybe 2 months ago, would tell you I don't run. I can't run. I'm not made for running. I haven't run since I was at school. But I knew I needed to do something to improve my general health and well-being. So I started a Couch to 5K. To start with, I was doing 1-minute runs and feeling really out of breath. But this Sunday, I ran for 20 minutes without stopping. And that was about 3.5 kilometres. For me, it's an incredible achievement. And that's what I'm talking about, finding ways to grow in whatever way that may be.
If this lockdown has taught us anything, it's about making the most of opportunities when they come around. We've all found it really tough without being able to do our hobbies and our interests, and I know when things go back to normal, there's loads of things that I want to do to make a difference. And I hope that a lot of us have had time to reflect and to be aspirational in our futures. Maybe the NHS workers might inspire you to get into medicine. Maybe other things that you thought that you've never been not able to do, you could go on and achieve. So I hope after, when we come back to school, you can work hard to achieve your dreams.
I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about safeguarding. Whilst you're in school, it's very easy for us to keep an eye on you and make sure that you're all doing well, but it's a bit harder with you at home, and we're conscious that at the moment, with maybe a bit more screen time than normal, maybe a bit more boredom and frustration than normal as well, you might be sort of clicking through different things and maybe looking on websites you haven't looked at before, or sending messages to people you haven't met just for fun. We want to reiterate those messages that is not a safe way to be online.
Thank you so much for watching our assembly this week. Please do continue to keep yourselves and your families safe. And if you have got any feedback, any questions, any thoughts on our assembly that we've shared today, please do post those into your college classrooms. Have a great weekend.